All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lean and Mean Academy, where we talk about one truck, big profits. Today, we're talking about, should you have a minimum in your business? If so, what should it be? Before we jump into that, if you're looking to launch your pressure washing business into 2022, I suggest that you click the link into the description to get the Local Domination 0 to 7K course. Look, thousands of guys around the globe have gotten their pressure washing business not only started, but up to 7K, and honestly, a lot of them beyond. I'm getting messages all the time from guys who are telling me they're going back into the course after they've been in the game for a year because they're seeing even more stuff that they didn't pick up on and they're implementing again. So if you're really serious about starting a pressure washing business on the right foot, it'll be the first link in the description, first link in the comments. Get it today. Don't wait. Let's jump into this video. So a lot of people who get started in the business, don't have a minimum at all. And that's an issue because, well, you got to make money and you got to make a certain amount if the truck is going to move. Okay. The business has to pay for itself if it's going to be operating at all, if it's going to be traveling. And that means you can't really afford favors if you're trying to grow a business early on. You can't afford to discount like some of you guys are discounting, doing the sides of houses for $100 and you're driving 20 minutes to get there, and you guys set up and then you do all your thing and then you clean the one side of the house because it's a cheap customer. And then you roll back and you probably made $25 for your time. That's an issue. So that's why we have minimums in place, is so that our business, if it's going to make a stop, the truck is making a stop or the truck is leaving the office, it's going to be making money. And so a lot of guys, start with a minimum. I recommend starting your minimums at $200. Okay. $200 for anything, meaning if the truck cranks up, $200 has to be on the docket for us to clean. A lot of guys are going to, $300 as minimums, for house washes, for stuff like that. And so once you're at a place where lead flow will allow that type of demand, where you're saying, look, we need $300 or the truck's not going to move, that's a good place to be, because that means you have choices. All right. The $200 is more of the new guy. All right. He's the guy who's saying, all right, I'm going to make this a career. I'm going to build this business, but he's not destitute. I realize some of you guys out there who are wanting to start this, I always have to kind of understand your situation because I was there. If you got to have the money, go do the job. Don't refuse the money, but also you should be pricing to a place where you're making money anyway. So you shouldn't ever really have to say, well, I went out and did that one patio for $100. Now, where does this come in, where guys are doing something like a small patio and they're going, well, I can't stomach charging, $200 or $300 for this, 8x8 patio. Well, here's what I have to say about that. You better stomach it. Like, figure out a way to get it down, stomach it, because what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to kind of curate your customers, and the people who won't do the minimum, who are just calling to nitpick you, all right, because they didn't tell you that little small patio they have you come in to clean for $100 is covered with lawn furniture. It's covered with toys, and it hasn't been cleaned for 10 years, and they're not going to be there. So when you show up, you get to move all that stuff out into the yard, and it's all covered with all these little intricate wind chimes and stuff like that, and you get to move it all out, and you didn't make any money on the day. And it's because, well, it's partially because of your Baptist guilt that you wouldn't charge for what need to happen, but all of it comes back down to having a minimum. Okay. Have a minimum in your business to where you can go out and do these little small jobs. If they call, the customer is aware, and then you could probably upsell, stuff on top of that, like gutters or, a house wash or roof cleaning. Right. And so I recommend starting your minimums at $200. $300 is preferable. If you got lead flow to do 300, do it there. And so that's what I believe is a good minimum for a pressure washing business. If you love this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.